What are we doing back here in this sea of silk charmeuse?
Oh my! It only means one thing. If we're swimming in a sea of silk charmeuse, it only means Project Runway.
We made it back.
We made it back. Project Runway is back. We're here. Yes, yes. And we're going to make it work today. Period. Make it work. And hello, and welcome to the Cup TV, where we put the real and the tea in reality, and where you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I am Lana, your resident evil diva, and I'm here to give the tea, spill the tea, and drink the tea because you know I love me some tea. And if you have some tea, you know what to do. Hit me up. I am currently drinking Coca-Cola.
Good.
Because it's just that kind of day. This is a fresh one, pop top. I haven't even popped the top yet, but I will. And I'm going to be drinking on that today. But if I was drinking anything else, I would be drinking it out of my cup mug. And you can get your cup mug at LanaGsCreation.etsy.com, where we do ship internationally and domestically in the U.S. So there are no excuses. And I'm looking at you, Project Runway fans. You can get your cup merch, or this lovely cup mug, or any of our cup merch. Period.
And I'm Logan Murphy. Say something gay. Gay. I'm drinking Lana's favorite beverage, unsweetened iced tea. I'm almost out of it though, which makes me sad. But
it is never my favorite. But you are drinking tea, so I can appreciate
I am having the tea today because we are back spilling the tea on Project Runway, which admittedly is one of our favorite shows to cover. Because last year we decided to start going back through and watching old seasons of Project Runway. And now we're on season 4, which means Christian Siriano.
That's all Logan's been waiting on. He's been waiting to say.
I love Christian Siriano, so I'm very excited that we made it to season 4.
We're here, and we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about all the journey of Christian Siriano and how
all of these other fabulous designers.
Right. Some really great designers. I mean, Rami's here. Hello.
Jillian's here.
Jillian's here. I love me some ramen. Rami. Love me some Jillian. And ramen. I do love ramen, by the way. But I love Rami and Jillian and Sweet Pea.
Ah, yes. And Jack McEnroth, who I love.
Yes.
I love. But yes, Project Runway is back. And a lot of other reality TV is back too. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Because we're going to be here all the time in 2024, giving you almost everything reality TV. We've got a double dose of Traitors happening currently. We've got The Trust, aka The Truth, if you ask Lana. We got other things that we're doing. Things and stuff and things. So make sure to subscribe because we're very entertaining. We're going to be here all year talking about reality TV.
Absolutely.
But, yes.
And you know what else? We have 2 other channels that you can go and subscribe to as well. If you are a fan of drag, anything drag, we cover almost all things drag over on our main channel at the Cup Pod, and we cover almost everything Eurovision on our Eurovision channel, so the Cup ESC. So you might want to go check all of those out and subscribe to those. We're building our new channel. We're building our channel here and on the Cup ESC, and we're continuing to grow on our main channel, which we appreciate all of your support over there. And so we would love to get to that status on these other 2 channels. So subscribe. You know what I mean? And yeah, on our main channel, you know what else you could do to help this pod? You could financially help us by hitting the money sign on any of our videos to say you want to support us monetarily. And we appreciate that because all the proceeds that you send to us go back into this podcast. So we want to build that up and give you the best, the quality, the top tier podcast that we can give you. And with your help, we can do that. So we appreciate all of that.
That part.
Now that we got all of the business things out of the way, let's get to the fun of it all. Because it is Project Runway, Season 4, Episode 1. We're back. We're going to go through 1, 2, and 3 today because that's how we do things here. If this is your first time watching us talk about Project Runway, welcome. And, we'll put up our other things right here. So you can go back and watch all of our other Project Runway seasons that we've done.
Sure.
So, there. Let's jump into it because we have all the designers meeting in Bryant Park for the first time. Instead of we're not meeting on the rooftop of we're not meeting in front of Atlas. We're not meeting at Parsons. No.
They don't have to destroy their apartments this year. Thank God.
No, thank God.
Thank goodness they don't have to destroy their apartments.
Atlas said absolutely not ever again.
Atlas said, we had damages, and so we're not letting y'all do that again.
No, absolutely not.
No.
So what they did was they took them to Bryant Park where Fashion Week in New York happened.
Yeah.
And they set up 3 tents. They were all the way on one side and all the way on the other side. They set up these 3 tents full of $50,000. 50,000. Y'all heard what we said. $50,000 worth of
with 4 zeros.
Yeah, worth of fabrics and things that they could go snatch up and choose from. And they said, you got a couple minutes to go in there and just grab what you can. Now, Logan.
Because I already know where you're going with this.
I myself is a woman of a certain age. A woman of a certain size. A woman with certain issues with their knees and their backs. And I would have looked at them like they had lost their goddamn mind if they told me I had to run my big fat black butt across this whole entirety of this park to run in there and get these fabrics when you got me standing up here next to these 20-year-olds who just right out of college. Their limbs is just so great and so flexible and so virile, like they don't have a care in the world. Inty-minty little bitty, itty-bitty little things. And you want me to run up behind and chase them.
And you want me to run after Christian Siriano?
And you know who said absolutely not? Chris March.
I love
because Chris March is like me. Chris is me. I am Chris. I was like, you know what, Chris? I feel you. And I felt so bad because Chris was trying. He was like, he went running, but he was just like, I would have been like, baby, I'm going to see y'all when I get there. Whatever's left, I'm going to make it work because I'm not running. But baby, they wouldn't have told this thing up. By the time Chris got from one end to the tents, pretty much everything was gone.
This season is bittersweet because I remember now that we also have lost Chris recently.
Yes.
So
yeah,
it's like, oh
yeah. So it's kind of like, wow. But yeah, they start off and everybody's just grabbing these fabrics. People are everywhere.
I love that Jack turns into an Olympic sprinter.
Yes.
Sweet Pea is like doing her best to keep up with everyone.
I'm coming. Oh my God. I'm coming.
Elisa is being Elisa. And You know, we're going to talk a lot about Elisa for these next 2 episodes of the podcast that we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
But God, she's like, I'm going towards fabrics that move me. And I want the fabrics that just speak to my soul. And I'm like, okay, girl, which of these fabrics that cost $50,000 is your soul gravitating towards, girl? Like,
Right.
and I will say though, by the time Chris gets there, there's still some damn good fabric there.
Yes, it is, and it's a nice hunk
Because
of
it's
fabric.
$50,000 worth of fabric. Like,
I mean, it's 16 of them, but it's still a lot of fabric.
Yeah.
So they got enough for everybody to grab what they wanted.
Yeah.
Chris was able to get the fabric that he wanted. He was like, I know the one that people are going to stay away from and they don't want it. I want that.
Yeah.
And he got it. And so it was kind of interesting to see. But that tent was so up. I said, can we grab the fabric off the tent too? Because it looked like
I thought
some people did.
I think
that's
if it's white, probably cotton or muslin,
probably.
or
I would have took it too.
Something. I would have taken it too. Yeah, because they
I would
got
have took it.
they got extra money for like materials, right?
Yeah,
Or
for
was
like
it-
trim and things like
I
that.
would have gotten some fabric dye.
Absolutely. I
'Cause
would have
for
used it for
me-
something.
For me, I would have used it potentially. It kind of depends on what fabrics I would have gotten. But if I was going to use it, I would have done some like maybe like tie-dye sort of situation, but like fashion tie-dye.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I would have figured it out, but I would have used it. But they did. They took it, they snatched it. Heidi and Tim were like, wow, look at him go.
Wow.
Wow, look at him go.
Oh, wow.
Wow. But yeah. They yeah, it was interesting to see. But they grabbed the fabrics and then they took them back to Parsons so they can go through their stuff. And they got, like you said, some money for trims and zippers and things like that. But that's what they did. That's what they did. So we get back to the theme. I forgot to mention the theme.
I have it.
The theme.
Show us what you got.
Show us what you got. So it's really, they just have free reign to make whatever they wanted.
Yeah.
In whatever they wanted. So that's what they were doing. And so after we get back, everybody's, introducing themselves and meeting as well as working because they got to get to work. Challenge has started. So they're working. I don't really remember a whole lot in the workroom because it really wasn't a whole lot of workroom stuff.
It's just like it was mostly for me, it was the people that were having issues with time management.
Yes.
And so I think Christian was one that was like, I don't know how I'm going to get this done. Dear sweet Simone.
Dear sweet Simone. Dear sweet Simone.
Elisa having her Elisa issues.
Yeah.
That's about it.
That's about it. Honestly, it was just a lot of time issues. People would not figure out what to do with all this fabric that they just grabbed and how to make something out of whatever they grabbed. And yeah. They didn't get to pick their models for this one. The models were assigned to them for this one. So they just went with whatever they got and they went make it work.
I think we could just talk about the looks.
I think so, because there's a lot of looks to talk about, and we should just get right into it.
Bam.
Foo.
Bam, 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 bam,
bam.
Episode 1. All the fucking looks.
All the looks.
All the fucking looks. Starting with Jillian.
I like this look.
Oh, I
thought it was cute. I thought it was very cute.
It's very simple, but I mean, this is the kind of like simple elegance is kind of what we got from Jillian a lot during this season. So I'm never mad at it. I think the color looks good. The way that the skirt is draped and ruched, I think is really nice. Or it's more of a drape than a ruche. But the way she does the draping with the skirt, I think hits it at a very nice length, and I think overall it looks very good.
Yeah, it looks young, it looks fresh, it looks youthful. It looks good. I like it. I mean, I would have done something different with the hair. I would have probably gave her a slick back pony with that look, but
See, I like
because
the almost Farrah Fawcett situation. Like it's
I
very
think
up
it's
and out, and I like it.
I think it's too much for the dress. Like the
Sure.
simplicity of the dress makes the volume of the hair it makes her look older, and the dress looks young. So it's kind of like not. If you would have gave her a slick back pony with those glasses, I think it would have been like the styling of it would have been amazing.
Fair.
It looks good though. It looks good, and her Amanda looks stunning.
Yeah. I'm gonna give this an 85.
I'll give it an 83.
Chris March.
Chris.
Now I love this.
I'm about to say I kind of love this, honestly.
And you want to know why I love this?
Why do you love this?
Because he makes drag costumes.
Yeah.
It's almost kind of what it is. I love this. The exposed back for me with the focal point of all of the fabric at the top of the back is so good. And I do love that the front is a lot more simple. I'm like, make the drama in the back. I'm here for that.
I love it. I love the way it's fitted on her. I love the way he did the top part and made it a halter in the back, and now that, like I said, the party is in the back, and that fabric on the back is so good, and I love the simplicity of the dress on the bottom, and it's that look. I think that's purple silk charmeuse.
I think it is, and I'm here for it.
I'm here for it because it looks amazing. It walks well. It's stunning on her and Marsha, the model. It's gorgina. And this is why I like the ponytail and the hair. It's it looks good. She looks good. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give this also an 85.
I'm gonna give it an 87. I like it.
Next up is Ricky.
Not bad. I don't hate it.
It's not the worst. If I remember right, I don't remember thinking he should have been in the bottom for this.
I don't think so.
It's simple, but it's clean. That's the thing that's the number one thing that I think with this. It's a clean garment.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not like fundamentally disappointed at this. There's a lot more that could have been done.
Yeah, I think it's really simple. I thought it was perfectly safe for this runway. I do think his model kind of can't walk to me. Like I felt like the dress was wearing her instead of her wearing the dress.
Yeah,
and I didn't feel like she was that great on the runway. But I don't think the dress is the problem. Because I think the dress is a perfectly simple cocktail dress that would go for any like date night or outing or something like that. It was a perfectly good dress.
Sure. 70.
75.
Next up is Jack. I enjoyed this.
I like this.
It's the cream and the brown fabric mixed with blue. I'm gonna take a page from our good sis David Healy when I say that blue and brown is also one of my favorite color combinations. It kind of looks like I'm wearing it right now, but my sweatshirt is actually maroon, and this is also one of my favorite color combinations. But I love these colors together. I think the way that the top is draped with the two panels is kind of my favorite part of it. The exposed back is lovely. It's a solid, clean, lovely garment.
It is. It's very clean. It's very solid. It's pretty. I don't like the styling of this. Like I would have rather the ponytail be either more slicker or the curly wave down look that Jillian had would have been great for this look.
Honestly, swap the
hairstyles, and it would have been perfect. I just feel like this messy ponytail is not doing it for me, and then that big old purse with this dress, not it. Like this is a clutch purse situation with this dress. But I love this exposed back, and like Chris, I like the party in the back with the fabric hanging in the back.
Yeah.
I just wanted the styling of this to be better, but the dress itself, great.
I agree with that. I will give this an 80.
I will give this a 78. I enjoy it though.
Come on, Christian. It's not my absolute favorite thing on this
Not mine
runway,
either.
but I do like it. I think the difficulty for me comes in the way that he's draped the skirt.
Yes.
And the fact
That
that
bothers me.
it's this like almost high-low situation, which
But
is not my
side
absolute
to
favorite thing. Yeah, it's like a side. It's almost like a mullet skirt, but not.
Yeah.
But I love the textile that he chose for the jacket, and I actually really like the
Mhm.
trim on the jacket.
Mhm.
So yeah, I don't think this is a fundamental miss for him, but it's not my favorite.
I feel like the top, I would wear that top in a minute. I would love the top like that. I
And those
don't.
colors would look good on you too.
I would love that. I would love that shirt. I'm not a fan of the skirt, and I don't even like the way the two browns are. Like I think the skirt is a lighter brown and the top. I would rather the top and the skirt be the same type of brown. But I don't hate it. Hate it. I'm something about the skirt bugs me, so I'm not a fan of that. But other than that, this is it's an okay. It works in a weird sort of way, but not his best work.
We will see much better from Christian later in the
Much
season.
better.
I'm excited to see it. For this first one, I'm gonna give it a 78.
I'm gonna give it a 70 because I don't like the skirt.
Fair. Rami. Okay, I'm gonna be really honest. I don't like this, and I don't understand why he won.
I understand why. I get it. I mean, I like it. I mean, this is a Rami style. Like this is Rami's signature style of. He loves the draping moment and Grecian Indian,
Yes,
which is what his background is.
He's Palestinian.
And Palestinian, exactly. So he has that Palestinian culture that he's pulling from, and it's I like it. I understand why, and it's because it was something different, something not everybody was doing on this runway. And so I understand why he won, because it was something different. It might not be everybody's style, but if you see it and it's done well, which this is, it's a beautiful sight to see, and how you can manipulate that fabric to lay the way it is. I would have loved for the styling to be different. The hair, I am not a fan of.
Yeah.
I just feel like that's my thing with a lot of these looks. Like I don't get the hair, and I think the makeup needed to be a little bit more severe for me. The hair should have been bone straight, like blunt straight, and it would have been so just stunning. I felt like he just played it really, really safe with the look, like, and like there's no accessories, like nothing, not a necklace, not a bracelet, not a nothing.
Yeah.
You just didn't do enough. But I get why this was a favorite of the judges, because nobody was doing it. Nobody did anything like close to this on the runway. So.
And there are a lot of Rami looks that I do love in this season, and we'll talk about those as we go through the season, because there's a lot. I love Rami's style and the way that he manipulates fabric, to what you were saying exactly. For me here, it's a combination of the accessorization and the styling. I absolutely agree with you. I think for me, it's also the color. The color is very bland. And I think, I don't think this color complement the styling he did, nor does it complement his model really all that well. And again, he got assigned the model, so that's not something that he can control. For me, I just honestly wish this was in any other color. But the draping and the construction of the garment is very good, and I will give him his flowers, obviously, because it's incredible.
Exactly.
But I'm gonna give this an 80 with all that.
I'm gonna give it with all that being said, I'm going
with all
to
that
give
being
it.
said, it's still a good garment.
It's still a good garment. Still a good garment. I'm going to give it an 80, 88. because I really did enjoy this garment.
Sure. Now, the person, spoiler, that I thought should have won is Victoria.
All right.
I think it's such a cute take on the little black dress.
Mm-hmm.
I love the rosetting detail that she has here. I love the straps on the arm as well. I think this is just so clean, so well executed. There's enough detail to keep you interested. I thought the styling of this was some of the best styling we saw in this first episode, because I love the severe smoky eye, slick back into the bun hair. Jacqueline looked gorgina here. Like, it all came together for me in a very, very beautiful way. For me, it was actually Victoria and Jillian were my two favorites of the evening.
Okay. This makes sense. Look, this is where styling has done right. Like, she did right with the styling. Her hair being slick and the makeup being very severe to go with that black and the white detail that she did. And then she gave us a pop of color with the purse. She styled this correctly. The model looks amazing. The dress is beautiful. And I liked even the little details of the straps on the on the shoulders instead of just up at the top of the shoulders on the side. It was just a good look. This was one of my favorites as well. I would have not been mad if Victoria won this. I would have been like, deserved.
I'm gonna give Victoria a 90.
I am going to give her an 89. I think her and Romney. I think I like this just a little bit more than Romney.
Sure. Simone.
I don't know what you were doing.
You know, there's a lot that I think could work.
Yes.
Just too much.
Because
you've got like the stole situation, and then you've got this gray fabric with the yellow. No.
It was a lot.
And the styling so bad.
Yeah. It was a lot happening, but it was just too much going on. Like you said, it was just too busy, too much going on. Not really a fan.
I am gonna give Simone. There's effort here, so I'm gonna give it a 50.
Yeah, 50 sounds correct.
Correct. It's not one of the most abysmal premiere elimination looks we've ever seen on Project Runway.
Absolutely so, not.
It's not abysmal. Next up, we have Kit.
Kit. You know, almost forgot about Kit.
Me too. It's cute.
It's cute.
I'm not offended by this garment in the slightest. I like the combination of the fabrics here. I think that's really,
me too.
Really strong. I mean, she kind of lucked out that she had Marie as a model with short hair. Like, I think that really works here. The skirt is cute. The top is cute. I like the asymmetrical, the detail on there. It's cute. I'm not mad at it.
I'm not. I actually will wear that. I will wear something like that. Yeah. It's really cute. I like the shoes that she did with it. And yeah, the pixie cut on this works. If she would have put a little flower in her hair, I would have been like, yes! Because it's giving me very Mexican flamingo castaneta, kind of vibe. But if she would have put a little flower in her hair, little red flowers, I would have been like, yes, work. But it's good. It's cute. I like it. It's fine.
83.
I'm going to one-up you with the 84.
Awesome. Carmen. I forgot about Carmen.
I did not like this. I mean, I like the pants. I think the pants fit. Pants are great. Pants
very well tailored pair of pants.
Absolutely. We'll want her to tailor me some pants
later. And we'll talk about talk about all that mess later. But
this jacket for me No.
I think it's the
No.
fabric combination.
Yeah. I think it's too much. Like,
Yeah.
remember how we were talking about some people didn't do enough with their styling? I think she
Mhm.
did way too much with the styling. We got big bang hoop earrings, 2 chains, things on the arms, the big bun on the side of the side swoop ponytail. It was just way too much going on with the flashiness of the gold fabric jacket. It was just way too much going on. She needed to edit down just a little bit. Just a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah. For the pants, I'm gonna give it a 70. But that's mostly pants.
Yeah. The pants are great. Uh, but I still gotta give it a 68.
That's fair. Next up is Kevin.
It's alright.
Is I.
It's alright.
Her
Nothing
model looks like
spectacular.
she's 16 going to her first homecoming.
Absolutely.
And that's what I got from
Absolutely.
this. And you know what? I'm not all that upset about it.
It's fine for, I mean, somebody got to make a 16-year-old high school homecoming dress.
Exactly.
So why not Kevin? And that's what he made. But this is Kevin's first attempt at women's wear because he's never done women's wear. Kevin has always done men's wear.
It always baffles me when they cast menswear designers. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
what were you trying? Like, what were you expecting?
Right.
And it's
I
nothing
mean,
against the designer because he's doing what he does. But I mean, for our first foray into women's wear, good for
it's not
you.
bad. It's not bad.
No, not at
And
all.
it's like he's trying to expand his horizons, but this is the same thing. I'm like, but if we're going to do this is my only qualm with Project Runway. I'm like, if you're going to do this and invite men's designers here, and I think we need to make the challenges more balanced. Give us more
Yeah.
menswear challenges as well. Like, mix it up. Give
Well,
us
they
more.
sure did this season, and we saw how it went.
We saw, but they need to do more of that so these women's
Yeah.
designers could stretch out and expand their horizons as well. But I think more duo challenges should come into play. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is
Yeah.
fine.
75.
70, 70.
Marion.
Sure. Just send this girl out here naked for the bosoms.
I mean, the breasticles look great.
They look great, but that who wearing this out? Well, no, somebody wearing it out because
So
they be
a lot of people are
a
wearing this
lot of people
out,
wearing.
unfortunately, Lana.
I'm about to say, yeah, somebody else. I'm about to say, we've seen them at the VMAs. They out.
Oh, I see this at the club every weekend that I
I'm
don't
about to
go
say,
to.
they out.
Yeah.
I seen them too.
It's not a poorly constructed garment.
It looks messy to me. It looks sloppy. Like at the waist part, like the tulle
Well, the
on top of
waist,
the
the difficulty
other
with because there's that like section where it's lace over this
fabric, right?
whatever the opaque black fabric is. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's poorly constructed, but it's there. I wouldn't have done that personally. I would have cut the lace at the waistline,
Right.
and then lace top with this cute black skirt. Great, cool, love it.
Absolutely.
Like
Cool.
that's cute.
That's all you needed.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's all right. It's fine.
60.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
How she was safe, I don't get it. Sweet
Sweet
pea.
pea.
Oh,
Sweet pea.
bless
It
her
just
heart.
it just looks
Bad.
Christina, you are stunning.
Christina is gorgeous.
Um Christina makes this look bearable.
Feasible.
But right. But she did Christina dirty with this ugly potato sack of a dress. I didn't like this at all. did not. I think this is on the. I mean, because it's hard to say it's no effort because there is effort put into it, just like we said about Simone. But I feel like Simone's effort was a little bit more than this effort, if I want to be honest. I don't like it.
60. I like it more than I like Simone.
I don't.
Oh, wow. Okay.
45. I don't like it. I don't like. I
We'll
don't.
see much better from Sweet Pea.
Yes, absolutely.
Forward, but
Steven. You know what? This. I mean, this is a good suit. This is a perfectly well constructed suit. If somebody wore this into an office, I'd be like, work, girl, period. I see your fashion side coming out with your business. Like, I'm keeping it professional, but I got a little flair in me. You know what I mean? I'm a little fashion bug, so I kind of like it. I like what he did with the styling of this. It's just simple, just like day to night makeup. The hair slicked back. She can pull it out the bun and it'll be night look. I like it. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, I'm not disappointed in this. I think it's well constructed.
Mm-hmm.
I like the pops of red. I think that was a nice color choice for it. It's not a bad garment at all.
No.
77.
80. I'm gonna give it an 80.
Sure.
I'm not mad at it.
Sure.
We did not talk about the spit.
That's next episode, isn't it?
No, that's this episode.
Oh, I thought it was next episode when she's paired with Sweet Pea.
Oh, it's both episodes because she did it on this one too. But we'll talk about the next. We'll talk about the next. We'll talk about the next episode. But
the fact that they actually saved Eliza in this episode is kind of baffling to me because this is bad.
Okay, devil's advocate. Hello, me. This isn't bad. It's just she didn't need to put that train on the back. If she would have completely taken that train off the back, this would have been a stunning outfit. Because
I agree with you. However, the train is there, so it's a bad garment.
No, it's not a bad garment because that's where you start nitpicking and things. Because if I was going to pick between this and Simone's and Sweet Pea's outfit, this would have been saved because it's like because you could always like on any runway, if you look at an outfit and you can alter it into something a little bit better, like a lot of people do when they have those celebrity judges and say, "We'll wear your outfit on the red carpet." It's usually they take it and then they'll, I like this part, but if you just take this part off, I'll be great. You know what I mean? So I feel like this is one of those outfits because the sleeve, the dress itself, with those boots that she put together, stunning. I would rock that if my figure was that tiny and little. I'm rocking it, but I will take that train off because I can't walk in it. It's too much, too bulky, it's too heavy, and you just need to take it off. I just feel like Elisa would this put effort and it was pretty and it was done. Just take the bulk of the fabric off. And even she recognized after the fact that, I should probably take that off. But it's not an ugly garment. It just needs that fabric to go off.
Sure. And I'm going to sit here in my 40 and move on with my life.
Okay. I'm going to sit here in my 70 and move on with my life because the dress itself is stunning and the boots are great. The sleeves, the cap sleeves, baby, please, I'll rock that dress in a minute. It's just that.
Please take off the train if you do.
Absolutely. Of course. That's the
perfect. Great. Perfect. That's all.
That's that.
So, we get some results.
We do.
And we find out that the winner of this challenge is Rami. Good for him. Good for him. Good and lovely. Good for him. Purr. With Victoria and Christian in the top as well. Period, period, purr, period, purr, purr, period, purr, period, purr. But Rami winning. Am I mad? No, because I like Rami. So, like, that's where I'm at with it. And we have our bottom three. Not the bottom three I would have chose.
No, I would have picked somebody else.
I would have swapped Ricky for Sweet Pea.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But I probably still would have sent home the same person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because then Simone goes home.
I mean, I would have probably sent home Sweet Pea because I like Sweet Pea's boy, but that's just me.
But we like Sweet Pea. So
she's great. She's fine.
Yes. So episode 2.
Episode 2.
Spit Mark. That's really what the episode should have been called.
Not spit mark, but we do got a spit mark happening. But we are back into they get to finally pick models this time around.
Yes.
And everybody pretty much picks the same model, I think.
Yeah,
I think everyone picks the same model. Everybody was like, yeah, everybody picked the same model. It was like, let's work with this model. We do it. Whatever. Boring. So we get told that they will be working in pairs to be with one of a top fashion icon. And Tim is going to tell them all about it when they get to the workroom. And so they're like, all right. So they go to the workroom.
Mm-hmm.
And Tim comes up and like, I know you're all excited. So let me introduce you to your big fashion icon. And in what? Jessica Parker.
Goop.
Gaga. Gaga. I was like,
Goop.
not SJP.
Come on, SJP.
Yeah. Come on, SJP. And everybody was
SJP.
They were gagged. They were, whoa, freaking out. As they should, because I mean, this was really in the height of Sex in the City, and that she is very fashionable on Sex in the City, so it's kind of a big deal for Sarah Jessica Parker, and she has her own clothing line out, and that's what they were going to be doing. They were all going to be making a collection, a piece for her summer, or no, her fall winter collection, or summer collection, spring summer collection, I think.
Oh no, it was fall winter because
fall winter collection.
It was sold beginning in November 2007 at
Yes,
Stephen Barry's. So
yes, so her fall winter collection, they will all have to make a piece to go into her fall winter collection, and the winner bitten, and the winner was going to get a piece. I don't know what that means, but sure, Sarah Jessica Parker. But whoever wins is going to get their piece in the collection. So great.
And the gag is not only are we making this in pairs,
mm-hmm.
and not only do you have to pitch your designs to Sarah Jessica Parker for her to only pick 7 of the designs,
mm-hmm.
you also only have $15 worth of materials. Now, why the hell they do this?
Why would you do that?
For what reason?
Because they want you to. Yeah, definitely, because they were supposed to make an outfit for everyday women. That was the thing. The collection was supposed to, and how much it will cost to manufacture it, how much, So I'm guessing they're trying to figure out if you can make a whole beautiful outfit with $15 worth of fabric and materials.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess as a designer, that's what you're up against sometimes. And so you got to make it work. So she ended up picking 7 people whose design she liked. She liked Christians.
Mhm.
She liked um, Kevin's.
It was Christian, Ricky, Rami, Elisa, somehow,
Hmm.
Kit, Victoria, and Marion.
Yes. So those were the designs she liked. And so she picked those people, and then they had to pick who they wanted as their partners.
Yeah. So we have Ricky teaming up with Jack, Christian picks Carmen, Rami picks Jillian, Elisa picks Sweet Pea, and we'll talk about that shortly. Kit picks Chris, Victoria picks Kevin, and Marion picks Steven.
Absolutely.
I mean, really, the only thing of note in this episode is Spitmark.
Yeah. That's how Elisa measures things and figure out how to where she's supposed to cut and where she's supposed to do anything. If she doesn't even like to cut. Like she doesn't like to cut. So that was her thing. Everybody says this whole episode Elisa is from a whole different planet and she's just this wild and wacky kind of person and she speaks a language that nobody speaks. And it's kind of interesting to see how she works with Sweet Pea. And Sweet Pea is like, what do you mean spit mark? And she was like, this is how I do it. I spit mark it. This is how I mark myself. Just what? Huh? So everybody who has an outfit from Elisa ever made, she's probably spit on it first.
No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Mm, no,
No, thank you.
no, no,
Thank you.
no. Mm, no,
Mm, mm,
mm, no,
no.
no. Yeah. So that's how Sleepy is having a hard time dealing with the
Sweet Pea's having a heart attack.
she was like, I don't know how to work with this. I don't know what to do with her. And she's trying to bring her back into reality and Elisa is all off into La La Land and she's like it was interesting to see the dynamics between everybody and how they made their own individual style come in and coexist. Some people work well better with others. Some people were like, hey, it's your design. What do you want me to do? So I'm just gonna do what you tell me to do, and I'm gonna do it. Others was like, here's my input, here's your input, let's see it together and come together and work like this. And then you had Elisa and Sweet Pea was like 2 different planets. But they managed to come together and come up with a garment that walked on the runway.
Sure did.
And I feel
And
like
we're
they're
going to talk
supposed
about those garments.
absolutely.
Yay. Okay.
Yay.
First up, Victoria and Kevin. This is
This is
cute.
this is cute.
This is cute. It's very simple. It's very everyday woman.
Mm-hmm.
Very everyday woman. The color is cute. You know, I don't always love like a muted dark blue, but in this case it kind of works. I think it all just it's very simple but very good. Which is
Mm-hmm.
why I won. And she's got pockets.
She's got pockets. I mean, every woman wants pockets.
Yeah.
Period. We want pockets. And this is cute because you can put on a pair of leggings underneath that if you don't if it's too short for your liking.
Yeah.
Like this is definitely an everyday woman. It hides the flaws that we like to cover and it shows
Mhm.
off and accentuate the things that we like to show. And this is cute. I can see any woman of mostly any size wearing something like this. And like I said, you can put on a pair of leggings underneath it to if you wanted to dress it down a little bit, or you can dress it up with some jeans and still be cute, or dress it down with jeans, put on some leggings and put on some cute boots with it and dress it up a little bit. It's cute. It works. It works.
88.
That sounds about good. I said, yeah, That sounds right. 88 good.
Sure. Sure.
Good look. Good look.
Mm-hmm. Next up, Elisa and Sweet Pea. Now, for all the bullshit they went through in the workroom,
This came out great.
really cute.
This
This is
came
really
out.
cute.
This came out really cute. I was like,
Really cute.
it looks so young and youthful. I love the overlay jacket with that blue, that gray jacket with that blue, and the mini skirt. It's so cute. It's fresh. It's young. It's hip. It like I think the judges said anybody could wear that from 15 to 50. And it was cute. I was like, absolutely. I could see anybody wearing that and loving it, and it was very cute. I really like this.
I love the color combination too, because
Yes.
that gray with the blue. I mean, I love a teal blue.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't mad at it.
I ain't mad at it either. It's good. It's good.
Do I like this more than the other? Would they have been my winner?
I think they might have been my winner because
I'm
I'm
gonna give them
thinking
a 90.
I was thinking.
I'm like, yeah,
I really
it's
like
good.
it. The more I look at it, I'm liking it more.
The more I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. They probably would have been my winner.
Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Party.
I mean, because I think the same thing goes with this. You can put on a pair of leggings
Yeah.
with a pair of cute boots.
Yeah.
Work.
Yeah. Yeah, 90.
Yeah, 90.
Next up, Rami and Jillian.
Didn't
And
hate
this is
at
also
all.
cute.
Very cute.
Very cute.
Very cute. I don't like that headband, but everything else is cute.
Valid.
But everything else, this is cute. Like this is definitely a very much day to evening where you can dress it down or with like have it how it is, and then you can dress it up with more like jewelry or
Mm-hmm.
a pop of color on the belt or something, a different shoe. Like this is cute. This is I can go to work and then go out to dinner afterwards.
Brown is such a versatile color.
It is.
Like
Mm-hmm.
it's such a versatile color in that like there's a lot you can do with it. It can go very day to night. I absolutely agree
Mm-hmm.
with you.
Could you imagine it being like a cream top underneath that and taking it off to be a cream with the jacket
Absolutely.
open and then it's like it's the whole nother outfit and it's cute.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna get a. You know what? This is gonna get a 90 as well.
I'm gonna get the 88 because I think I like it along the same line.
Okay. Uh, this is like the one miss.
I didn't hate it.
It's not that bad.
I didn't hate it. I just feel like I agreed with the judges. Everyday women couldn't wear this.
No.
Because if you don't look like that, this does not look good on you.
Well, I think if it's the dress with something else, then you basically did what Sweet Pea and Elisa did.
Mm-hmm.
But the jacket is really like the jacket doesn't go with the dress. The jacket isn't everyday wear.
No.
The jacket with a pair of slacks. Now that's something I could see potentially, but
yeah, there's something off about it, but I tell you what's not off. The styling is not off because that slick back ponytail with that big bang, I love it. But it's just not right together.
mm-hmm. I still do like it though. I'm gonna give it a 78.
I'll give it a 75.
Ricky and Jack. I don't know what is going on with this 80s styling, but you know what? The garment's not bad.
Well, I said the garment's not bad, but the styling, that hair is
Styling
trash.
is not
That hair is not good at all. She looks 80. She looks 80.
mm-hmm.
Not 80s style. She looks 80. And that's the girl's way too young to look that bad. But the dress itself, good dress.
Yeah.
Decent dress.
Yeah. 80.
Well, no, 68. 68. Good dress, but the styling just there.
Okay. Valid and understandable. Kitten Chris.
I don't know what's simple. Just shirt and pants. You didn't.
This is a shirt and a
That's the
pair
pants.
of capris.
Well, this girl's going to the thrift store on a weekend,
This
and she
girl could
just
be going legitimate. This girl could be going to the airport. This girl could be going to brunch.
Mm.
This girl could be going to the thrift store. This
She could be
girl could be
going
going
to the
to
grocery store.
the grocery store. She could be going to pick up her kids from the
Yep.
carpool lane at school.
Yep.
She could be going to drop off cookies at her neighbor's house.
This is
She could be
just.
going to do her laundry.
This literally is the outfit you just grab on to go do stuff.
Yeah.
It's nothing special. It's not trying to
No.
dress it up. It's nothing special about this. This is like,
No.
let me go have something real quick to run out to stuff. That's
Let
what
me
that
put on
gave
my
me.
most comfortable shirt
Right.
and my capri leggings
And let me run to stuff.
because it's spring or it's autumn. This would not be spring. It's autumn, and I'm wearing darker colors in autumn.
But it's still nice enough outside when I don't have to wear a jacket and put on some
Exactly.
capri pants. So,
I
yeah,
mean,
no.
like 70 is average, I guess. So it's a 70.
70 cents. Correct.
It's a C. This is a passing grade.
That seems
So,
correct.
correct. Oh boy. Marianne and Steven. God, this was a
I don't
goddamn
know
disaster.
what this was. I don't know
This was a
what this was.
disaster.
Baby, the way this.
Disaster.
I don't know what that was.
I don't want to know what this is.
It. Child.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
It. Mm.
Mm.
Mm. Oh, that's, I think this is gonna be for the first time in this season. I'm going to plead this one.
I will also be doing that exact same thing. So
This
don't
was
worry.
bad all the way around. Oh, and then when they took the belt off, oh,
Oh man.
oh, when they took the belt off, I was like, Jesus,
No.
no,
The
oh
belt was the only
man,
thing holding the garment together. Otherwise, it's a
no,
sack.
man, oof, and it was so just. It just you could see
No.
the garment, you could see the fabric just stretching on the runway when they took that belt off. It was just like, you know how when you take stuff off there,
Uh-huh.
that's it looks so crunchy. It looked like I was going, oh no.
I don't want to wear a crunchy dress.
Nobody wants to wear a crunchy dress. The itchy, crunchy dress. Okay,
No.
no. No, ma'am.
But we get our top two. Understandable, and I will agree with it. Victoria and
Agreed.
Kevin, Sweet Pea, and Elisa.
Mm-hmm.
With Victoria winning.
My
Now, I
man.
wouldn't have wanted to win for Elisa. Let me make that very clear. So I'm fine with the winner, but wouldn't have been a gag if Elisa had gotten a win.
She should have. I think that was a better outfit.
Party. Party.
But I'm not mad at Victoria for winning.
No.
Because that was a good outfit.
Our bottom two teams, the correct ones, Christian and Carmen, Marion and Steven.
Mm-hmm.
And the right person went home. Marion
Absolutely.
went home. The correct.
It was his design. It was his design. And yeah, correct. My favorite part of this runway, though, is when they were critiquing Christian's outfit, and Christian says Heidi was giving her opinion, her critique, and was her, Michael, and Nina were saying what they were saying, and Chris was like, "Okay, but I want to hear from Sarah Jessica Parker because she said this is on par to what I showed you, so I really want to hit like." basically dismissing the three of them like, zip it, don't want to hear from you. I want to hear from the person who picked me, and this same from the sketch to the outfit is the same
Mm-hmm.
thing. So why does it not work now? And so I was like, ooh, ooh,
Well,
okay,
then she didn't
Christian.
even like it that much. But
No. And she was like, it just doesn't work. When I see it, it's not giving what I wanted it to give. And I was like,
the math ain't
okay,
mathin'.
it ain't working. Sorry. It's like, oh,
But
okay.
yep. So we move into episode 3,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and we're doing menswear. This absolute disaster of a menswear challenge.
For a lot of people. A lot of
Almost
people.
everyone. Even the man that does fucking menswear. But
So weird.
we are designing for Tiki Barber. Sure.
Sure, Tiki Barber.
Yeah,
It worked.
sure.
But Tiki,
Sure.
yeah, sure. He was on the Today Show, and he was like, he had his own specifics of what he liked in men and what he wears, and certain criterias of what he would, how he would want to present himself, what his brand is, and he gave them all critiques and the criteria, and they were like, okay, the colors he like, the fit he likes, the length he likes, all of that stuff. And then we find out that his wife is very instrumental in what he wears. And so she has her hand deeply into his wardrobe and how he styles himself. And so therefore she was going to come in and do the walkthrough with Tim and tell people what she thought about their looks and make sure they were on the right path or not. So,
And ultimately was part of the reason why this challenge was bad.
oh, you think?
I think so. I think she steered people in directions that they didn't want to go. And it's like, baby, not all these are going to be made for Tiki. Like, they're supposed to be made for Tiki Barber, but like, it's not like it's generic, insert generic designer here making a garment for Tiki Barber. This specific designer doing it. And all the people with like a specific point of view, she was like, but actually, this is what he usually wears. And I'm like, okay, cool. Let them fail on their own. Don't make them like, I don't know. I didn't like her.
Obvious.
It's just like, I don't need you here right now in this moment.
I mean, I felt like she was just. I felt like Tiki Barber got on the show. They wanted to use Tiki, and Tiki said, well, my wife needs to do something because she wants to be a part. It's her favorite show. I think the only reason he did this was because she wanted to be a part. She likes the show, and she wanted to be a part. And if Tiki was going to be there, he was going to make, in his contract, his wife had to be a part. And so they made a place for her to go around and say, well, he wears this. It's like, well, I agree with you. If you're going to let the designers show off their point of view, let the designer do their point of view, but make it where Tiki would appreciate it. That was the whole purpose of the challenge. Instead of he usually wears this, so do this. They're not Tom Ford. They're not Armani, Giorgio Armani. They are not, other menswear designers who Tiki wears. They're their own designers. They're designers, and they get to come up with their POV with the criteria that Tiki likes. So I just kind of was like, I agree with you on that. I think like she was trying to steer them into a direction of what he already has. And if that's the case, then why do you go and do a new designer? Just go to the same designers who've been
Why are
doing
we
this
on
stuff.
Project Runway doing this in the first place?
So.
Because that's all I had to talk about.
Me too.
These horrible looks. But we get male models,
which we enjoyed.
Oh.
We enjoy when we get some male modeling coming into the workroom, and they look great.
They all look
They looked great. Let's
First
look at some
up,
of them.
Elisa. It's not offensive.
No,
The finishings are not there.
the pants aren't. They look more girl pants than men pants. You know,
Yeah.
they look more like women's pants than men's pants.
And that's
But
how most of them designed them.
and because that's how they design, and that's why I was like, that's why I said we need to have a balance of men's wear and women's wear so we can stretch
Mhm.
all designers to new different, you know. But this isn't a offensive look. I agree. It's not anything mind blowing, but it's not anything where I'm like, kick her out right now. It's perfectly
Yeah,
safe.
it's whatever.
It's perfectly safe. It's this man could be going to work. This man could be going on a date.
I
This
really don't
man,
like this vest.
it's not a full
It's
vest.
too small to be a
It's too
vest.
small. Right. It needs to be more. It looks like an
Now, if
overlay.
that was brown paneling in that sweater, that's
Yes,
kind of fun.
absolutely. That's kind of
That's kind
fun,
of fun.
but
But
that's
no,
supposed to be a vest, so no. It's whatever.
70.
65. It's whatever.
Uh,
Kevin, you are a menswear designer, and this is what you came up with.
he was in the
And
top.
I, you know, I guess if you put a jacket on with that and tuck in the shirt with the jacket, it actually looked like a good suit with a different kind of tie.
Yeah.
But this just without the jacket on the runway with the vest, and it just looks sloppy to me. I am not a fan of this.
The vest isn't the same length.
No, and he put pins in it. He didn't even finish the vest. There's a straight pins in that, and I'm very upset about that.
A mess.
It's a mess. And you're a
60.
men's designer. 62.
That's generous.
Yeah.
Victoria.
Didn't hate this.
This ain't
Actually
bad.
good. And this man is
Oh.
Mike's
Hello,
fine.
Mike.
Hello, Mike. But I didn't hate it, but again, the pants look like women's pants.
Yeah.
But I love this jacket. I like this look. This man could be going on a date. He can be going to work. He can be going to a meeting. He could be going to anywhere. And it's nice. It's a good look. I would have rather had on black pants, black shoes, but sure, work. It's fine.
77.
72.
Like most of my scores are going to be very similar today.
Oh yeah, they're all in this range here.
Christian.
Again, this man is
Unfinished.
fine.
Oh.
This man is
Yeah.
fine. Ugh.
Yeah.
But not offensive.
No, it's unfinished, so there's going to be like a little bit of a dock there, but like the sweater's not bad.
No.
The pants are not the worst thing I've ever seen.
Agreed.
I don't like the jacket.
Yeah, not a fan of the jacket. I think if he would have just had the pants and the shirt, it would have been fine. But I guess you kind of need a jacket if you're doing a Today Show or whatever. But it's cute. He could be going on a boat. He could be going to a brunch.
Wasn't the challenge to do 3-piece?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 3-piece.
It was 3-piece. So yeah. But it was good. It looks fine. He looks nice. He looks
not offended by it.
Nope.
74.
75.
Jillian.
Not offended, but don't love it.
If I remember right, the pants aren't finished on this.
I don't remember.
I don't remember, honestly. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
No. No, it's not the worst. I don't like that collar. I wish you would just put on a tie, but whatever. It's fine. It's not the worst, but it's not my favorite.
Yeah. 72.
70.
Now, Kits, I actually do kind of enjoy.
Mm-hmm. And he's fine.
Okay. Yeah. It's basic, it's simple, but I like the way that the jacket is cut.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because it was more cardigan than it was blazer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's not bad. The pants even ain't bad either, so I'm not that
No.
mad at them. This one
Oh,
actually is pretty good. This is actually pretty decent.
78.
I'm gonna give her the 80.
Okay.
I'm gonna give her the 80. I think if I'm gonna give
Okay.
anybody a good one, she go get it.
Chris March.
I'm not offended by this. I just don't like the way the jacket comes up, like that little. It looks like a women's like that's a design a woman's shirt would do, like that up thing and extension in the middle of the breastplate area. But other than that, this isn't horrible.
No.
It isn't horrible. It just isn't great.
I find it incredibly it's simple. I
Mm-hmm.
just wish there was another color involved
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the entire situation because everything is basically the same color.
right. I mean, even give me a pop of color in a handkerchief or
Sure, I think the
something
styling there could have been
small,
something, but
something. But
73.
70.
I'm running the gamut of the 70s today.
Mm-hmm.
Next up is Rami.
I actually kind of like this.
I wasn't mad at it.
Wasn't mad at it. I think this is a good casual outfit that you could see somebody wearing on a Saturday like morning talk show. Like it's the
Sure,
weekend.
yeah.
I'm very casual, but I'm still professional. This is a Saturday meeting outfit. You can go to the club, the country club. You can go to brunch. You can go, uh, you know, you can go on a date with this outfit. This is a good outfit. This is actually pretty good. I'm not really mad at this one.
Yeah, I mean, blue and khaki is going to be a good color combination. I'm
Absolutely.
not. I'm not. It's not offensive to me.
No.
77.
79.
I think Jax is probably the best, right? Even though he didn't make a three piece, he won the
I was
challenge,
about
but
to
still not making a three piece.
I was like, the sunglasses make three pieces.
Yes, he made the
He
sunglasses,
made
of
the
course,
sunglasses.
Lana. Of course.
I don't know. It's
Uh,
interesting.
he is something.
It's something. It is something. But yep,
It is probably the best constructed garment on the stage, which is why he won.
sure.
The shirt
I
is
would.
good. The pants are good because for the most part, most people had pant issues.
Yes.
Like,
I can agree with that. The pants and look well made and well tailored. The shirt is good. Yeah, it's fine.
this is where I'm gonna give the 80.
I'll give I'll give him the 80 as well. I'll give him the 80.
Sure.
But now I'm gonna give him the 78 because he didn't make a three piece.
Sure.
Gotta knock it down.
Ricky.
I'm not offended by this either.
I'm not offended by this.
He is fine.
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This man is fine. But I'm not offended by this look. And I like that he put the black shoe with this instead of a brown shoe. Thank you. He gave us a
It-
little piece pop of color with the handkerchief.
mhm.
I'm not mad at it.
Solid.
Solid indeed.
78.
78 is good.
Steven.
I don't know what you're doing with the neck piece, but everything else is fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I
I
don't
think y'all.
mind. The
I don't.
pants not bad.
No,
The crotch is a little low.
it is a little low. It's a little low. It makes his butt look so long and
Yeah.
low in the back. What it doesn't have because like he actually got a good butt, and
Yeah.
if you would just took the pants up and a little higher, it would have cupped his
Yeah.
butt better and it would look better. But it's not horrible. The pants are they don't get too low or not long enough. They're long enough.
Yeah.
He's fine. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
he's hot.
It's hot. He's fine. His arms and chest is something else, and that shirt is showing it off. Love it.
Yep.
But it's fine. I don't like I said. I don't know what's happening at the neck. Not a fan of
Yeah.
that because that's. But everything else is great. It's good. Not good.
75.
75 is where I was going with this.
Sweet pea.
This looks a mess.
This is bad.
It's a mess.
This is bad, Sweet pea. This is bad.
This is a mess. What's with that long, extra long tie? Was
Skinny, extra long tie.
Did you think that man was 8 feet tall? Why you make that long tie on him? Like,
Why is the tie reaching the crotch? That's
right. Literally swiping across his man's crotch. Just
a mess.
it didn't fit right. It was doing weird things. Mess.
50.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mess and a half and 3/4
See,
with her
scarf shirt.
God.
Here's the thing. This wouldn't have been that bad if she would have had a shirt. If she would have just made the shirt, I think she beat Sweet Pea.
Yeah.
If she just actually had a shirt, she would have beat Sweet Pea because that was a mess. This isn't a horrible mess. It's just she didn't finish and she didn't have a shirt. And that scarf looking is
No.
not. Yeah, no. I would have rather her just not had a shirt. Had that man walking out with his chest out. Just do that.
I wouldn't have been mad at that.
I wouldn't have been mad at that either. I'd be like, it is what it is. But
40.
I'm gonna give it a 49 because only because the shirt she lost the Sweet Pea. Only because of the shirt.
Well, for having the most complete and constructed garments, Jack wins.
Yeah.
With Kit and Kevin in the top with him, but Jack is our winner. Sure.
Sure.
You know, especially what happens in subsequent episodes we'll talk about next week. I'm fine with this.
Sure, me too.
I'm fine with this. So, in the bottom, Carmen, Ricky, and Sweet Pea.
Understood.
And by the skin of her teeth, Sweet Pea gets saved again. And they send home Carmen for having
no shirt.
For having no shirt. But who really needs a shirt? Am I right?
I mean, really. We could just saw that man without a shirt. It would have been fine.
It would have been fine. It would have been fine. But that's that.
That is it.
That is our first episode of Project Runway Recap.
Woo!
So we'll be back next week, same time, same place, just us.
Yeah,
nobody else
always
does
us.
Project Runway.
They don't want to do it.
No. But we'll be back to talk about Project Runway. In the meantime, subscribe here, subscribe to our other channels, hit the buttons, like. If you want to support our content, hit a YouTube thanks on any of our main channel videos. We greatly appreciate it. Make sure to follow the socials at the Cut Pod on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. You could follow me and Lana down below as well. And you could also go get your merch, including my Unlimited 2-Cup mug, available down there as well. So, with all that being said, cheers.
Cheers. Bye.
Bye.
One day you're
Bye.
in, and the next
And the
day
next day,
you're
you're
out.
out. And we are out.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Make it work, designers.